Everybody is buying and wearing boots today, not only the store-bought variety, but custom-made boots as well. Where can you find a bootmaker? Well, Oklahoma State Tech has been producing some talented bootmakers for almost 40 years now. It's the only school in the country offering an associate's degree in bootmaking. Earl Bain, himself a graduate of the program, has been making boots for about 35 years now and is head instructor at the school.
We feel like we were one of the best trade schools in the nation. We've been existing for a number of years, and we feel like we've been very successful in it. And we do have a good training program in it. And true reputation of the school is how most of them get here.
That reputation is known far and wide. Students come from all over: Australia, Canada, islands in the Caribbean, and just about every state in the country, including good old Oklahoma.
This is the best hands-on school in the country and everything. Here we get the students themselves work with the product. We build for other students, and it's not just an instructor telling you this is how it has to be done. Here we build it and we learn by our mistakes, and that's what it takes for me to learn.
Students have been as young as 16 and as old as 65. There are men and women, the physically fit and disabled, truck drivers, housewives, doctors, veterans, mechanics, and seamstresses. And there are as many reasons for wanting to be a bootmaker as there are students.
My husband started school here, and I wanted to help him in a business. And I got over here making boots, and I like it so well, that's what I want to do.
Well, I like bootmaking. It's a creative type release.
Some people find bootmaking attractive for another reason: independence.
It has been singled out as probably the most one point that has led people to the trade. They have no bosses but themselves. They're answerable to themselves, really.
Earl runs the school like a regular shop. The students make boots on consignment, but only for the school staff and student body. There are lectures, but hands-on training forms the foundation for the 2-year program.
I say the first step is kind of like life. You have to start out with some basics. We start out with the basic rules of measuring. Those measurements are going to determine the fit. Boots has if you're a non-boot wearer, sometimes adjusting to a good fit feels some discomfort due to the fact that you do have a piece of leather wrapped right over your instep and right up the ankle, which is kind of innate from normal footwear. If you ever wore any boots, it gives you a very secure and comfortable feel.
After taking measurements, you have to decide on your material. Everybody is familiar with cowhide and calfskin, but in custom boot making, exotic skins are more popular. How would you like a pair of frog boots? If not that, there's always lizard gator, anteater, crocodile, elephant, shark, ostrich, eel, iguana, or how about wrapping a python around your feet? Each skin has its own characteristics. Some, like elephant, make up into a durable work boot. Some skins, like eel, are limited to dress boots. Exotics can be expensive, too. A pair of boots made of rare crocodile skin, which is government registered, can run anywhere between $1,250 and $2,500 a pair.
There's no way that you can comprehend what this product works like unless you work it and learn the feel of it.
And during their training program, they'll get plenty of opportunity to do that. Students have to produce a minimum of 8 pairs of boots a trimester. A good part of their time will also be spent on design, creating patterns and top stitching to make each pair of boots unique. And as the students find out, it's not as simple as it may sound. Does it get frustrating?
At times. Brings me back to my top stitching. I probably went crazy over this for 3 months, and then sort of overnight things start going right. There for a while I didn't think I'd ever get to where I could do this right. Messed it up every time I tried it. The rest of it's been a little bit better. You get frustrated when you make a mistake, and you go back and try to do better the next time.
The students all work with a goal in mind.
Well, I would like to be a very good bootmaker someday and maybe have my own shop.
Some expectations are more immediate.
Makes you feel good to set a pair of boots up on the shelf. You know you put it all together.
And just like any other school, there is something every student can expect.
The grade is determined by many factors here in the laboratory. Not just the product. The attitude toward the trade has a lot to do with it. Motivation in that trade. Dependability. Do you have the ability to progress and strive for what we call excellency?
Not only are Earl and his instructors teaching people a trade, but they are also helping to preserve a part of America's heritage with bootmaking, as well as some very important traditional values.
We all strive for that one product of excellency, and if you ever obtain it, it's about over with for you. You can always do better.